Hey guys, just wanted to get on here and recap today, September 14th, Wednesday, on our two plays that we took today. SPY calls for 196% gains and SPY puts for 44% gains. Going to be going over each play individually and showing you what I saw exactly and why I took the plays and how I had total conviction in the plays from start to finish, whether it was the calls in the morning or the puts in the evening. And I'll be going back and forth on my Twitter and TradingView to be showing you guys like my tweet updates and what I was looking for in real time on the charts. So to start off on the calls, looking at this play based off the 10-minute, don't really trade off the 5-minute. The 5-minute was showing very good signs of reversal. We were oversold on the RSI, super low, probably right around 11-ish, so super oversold. We were dark red, dark red, dark red on the MACD, so showing first light red on the candle that I entered on, showing reversal. Plus, from the previous day low, we were right at support. So I was looking for a double bottom from yesterday, which we ended up taking. And I really wanted to see us have big momentum coming off of this support. And so I wasn't going to enter right at the low, which was right around 391.91. I waited a little bit, waited to make sure that we had really good support at 392.92. Once we broke that, I struck my entry on the calls, 395 calls, I believe, and they ended up going for 196%. And so if we go back onto my previous posts on the calls, right here, I was looking for a double bottom, loading up 396s, I believe, for the reason of being in the money if we go over the high of pre-market. And so entry was at 54. Immediately, I put my stop loss under the low of day. So I'm giving it plenty of room to breathe. If it totally reverses and we keep continuing down, it stops out and I'm out of the play. No worries. I'm going to have some losers every now and then, but just being safe, automatically have my stop loss. I have a max loss. I will not be taking 100% loss on a trade. Never let a trade go for 100% loss. Immediately, we started pushing up, come up here to 393.59. That's already about a 60-cent move at that point. We were already up 33%. At this point, once we pass 33%, all my stop losses are in the positive. I have a guaranteed winner right about 5 to 10%, but I will not be taking a loser if my play is over 33%. Don't let a green trade go red. That's one of the biggest mistakes you have by being too greedy. But we didn't need to be that cautious and ended up shooting up way more. And at this point, we were up about $1.50 to 394.43. At this point, we were now up 73%. Once we're up 73%, I'm raising my stop losses under the support on the contract. So stop losses were ranging between 30 to 50%. I split up my position in usually 5 stop losses and just take it from there under the different support levels. And then call entry, 54. At this point, we're at 108. We had just crossed 100% gains in the span of 2 10-minute candles. So basically, like 7 minutes, we were in the play and we were already up over 100%, 2x ROI from 392.92, which was our entry. We are now currently at 394.86, so right about $2 move. That gave us 100% entry on these 0 DTE calls. Went beautifully. This was our result. So trade off of Webull on this play, 100%, 396 calls. And then we ended up going up to 150%, just put another little update for that. And we were actually looking at this on the 4-hour chart. We were super oversold, showing first light red on the MACD, finally broke that pre-market high and contracts were now in the money. At this point, they had gone up to 190% right around there and then capped out at the 196. And so that was it for the calls. Started moving up the stop losses pretty tight. Can't be upset with 190% win. So the lowest stop loss is probably like right around 120 to 140% based off there, but all the stop losses got hit pretty tight on that. Then I started flip bearish. On the 1-hour chart, we were now overbought. RSI was 91, MACD was showing 3 dark greens. And so this is the tweet that I sent out to my mentorship group. It's in my private Twitter circle. We had a doji candle indicating the start of a trend reversal. Entry would be on break of current candle low on the next candle. And my golden zone was my PT. My price target was my fib zones from the zero point 0.5 to 0.618. So I was expecting it to come down into the 393s. RSI was overbought. It's another checklist off our checklist, and MACD is primed for reversal. We have 3 dark greens, so looking for that first light green to show us that reversal. And then, actually, we'll go to the first one. So on the smaller time frame, on the 10-minute, I could see a potential for a head and shoulders. This is our left shoulder, our head, and then our right shoulder was starting to form. Along with the 1 hour strategy, we were looking very solid. Eventually, we did get that head and shoulders, and then a drop down $4 from where the original post line was. So 1% drop, puts went crazy. I took a small gain, but it ended up going extremely well. Some of my mentorship members took it for 400+% on the 0DTE puts. So went pretty amazing. And that is basically how we took 2 plays today. 100% win rate, 196 gains on one, 44% gains on another one with a lot more potential. Follow me on my Twitter if you guys want updates. And thank you for watching.